Hi friends, welcome to Virtual Storytime. I am Miss Heather, your Youth Program Coordinator here at the Salina Public Library. Let's get started. We have been starting our Storytime off with a hello song, and we are going to do that same hello song. It is called Hello Friends. It's very easy to learn. If you are new to us, I promise you will catch on very quickly. And there are a couple of signs that we need to learn to do that. So the first sign that I'm going to show you is hello, and that is just hello. And then we have friends and time, say, and then lastly we will end with hello. All right, are you ready? I know you can do it. Here we go. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. Hey, good job. All right, well, I'm going to share with you our letter of the day. This is our letter of the day, and who knows what this is? If you said R, you are correct. This is an R, and an R makes a r sound, this is our uppercase or capital R, and then this is our lowercase r here. And to draw an R, we just make a line with a like hump, and then we make a line coming out, so like that. And then for our lowercase r, we are going to up, down, and then just a little, not quite a curve. And that is our R. All right. Well, there are some really great words that start with R. One of my very favorite words to do is read. And read starts with an R. A dinosaur says roar, and that starts with an R. There are all kinds of things. Red starts with an R. So if you want to think of some words with your big here, you can pause the video, or you can come back and think of some words, and feel free to share those with me as well. All right, well, we are going to talk to your bigs for just a second. I'm going to share our literacy tip of the day. And our literacy tip of the day is just when we show children how written words work, it helps them understand how books should be read. When children know how books and print work, the easier it is for them to learn to read. And so that is our literacy tip. So basically, when you are reading your stories at home, you can show your kiddos like how you hold a book when you read, that we open the book that we read left to right. You know, showing them when you say a word, following with your finger is always a great way to show them just how books work. And so while we're doing that, why don't we read our book for today? This book is called Winter Dance. And so as you can see here, this is the title of our book, Winter Dance. This is the author of the book. It was written by Marion Dane Bauer. So she wrote the words. And then it was illustrated by Richard Jones, and that means he drew these pictures. This is what you call the spine of a book. And then this is the back of the book. And so this book is called Winter Dance. And I got permission to read this book to you guys today from Houghton, Mifflin, and Harcourt. All right, are we ready? All right, Winter Dance. A single snowflake floats through the air, spins, leaps, settles on the nose of a fine red fox. Winter is coming, says the fox. What should I do? Well, I can tell you what to do, says a woolly caterpillar. Wrap yourself in a shiny chrysalis so you'll wake up to a butterfly spring. You guys know what a chrysalis is? So a chrysalis is their cocoon. So what caterpillars wrap themselves in so that they turn into a butterfly. And the woolly caterpillar crawls away to do just that. That won't do for me, says the fox. I'm not meant to fly. I can tell you what to do, a turtle calls. Tip your tail to the sky and swim down, down, down. Bury yourself in the slick, cool mud, and the turtle does just that. That won't do for me, says the fox. Mud is much too muddy. I'll tell you what to do, whispers a bat. Zig and zag and swoop into a cave. Then hang by your toes and go to sleep. And the bat does just that. That won't do for me, says the fox. My toes would get tired. Plop, an acorn drops from a tree. Uh-oh, it hit him on the head. Well, I can tell you what to do, chatters a squirrel. Gather, 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 then quick, quick, hide everything away. And he scampers off to do just that. Well, that won't do for me, says the fox. I don't even like acorns. We'll tell you what to do, geese honk from the sky. Flap your wings and fly. Fly away to warm days and silky soft nights. And going, gone, the geese did just that. Well, that won't do for me, says the fox. I belong here in the forest. A snowshoe hare hops by in his new winter coat. I can tell you what to do, he says. Turn yourself white to match the snow. And the snowshoe hare, who has done just that, disappears into the whitening world. See the rabbit still? Hiding, isn't he? That won't do for me, says the fox. I love my red fur. Well, I can tell you exactly what to do, says a great black bear. Curl beneath the roots of a toppled balsam tree and tuck all of your growls away. And the great black bear does just that. Well, that won't do for me at all, says the fox. I'm not a bit sleepy. Hush, the wind sighs. Hush. The fox lies down on the forest floor and puts his nose between his paws. The sun slides down the blue bowl of the sky. Hush, the wind says again. The fox hushes. More snowflakes land on his nose. And then a whistle soft and soft. A white-tipped tail and golden eyes. I can tell you what to do, says a fine red fox, bowing low. Looks like he found a friend. When a million snowflakes fill the air, whirling, tumbling, spinning, waltzing, you and I join them. Of course, says the fox, standing tall, because that's what we red foxes do in the winter. Dance. The end. So that was Winter Dance. And I have never seen foxes dance before, have you? I certainly haven't. All right. Well, that was a really fun book. This book is available for checkout here at the library, so feel free to come in and get that checked out. All right. Well, I thought we could sing some songs. We haven't sang some of our favorite songs in a while, so I thought we could sing our favorite song, Grand Old Duke of York, and then we will sing some Roll, Roll, Sugar Babies. So these two songs are really great songs if you have littles to do lap sit songs with. If you are a big, you are more than welcome to stand up and on the up parts, pop up, and on the down parts, sit down. And they're just really fun songs. So let's do Grand Old Duke of York. So to do that, we're gonna get our clappers out and we're gonna tap on our legs. And it goes like this. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He liked to march them up the hill and march them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. Yay, good job. All right, well then this next one we are gonna do is roll, roll, sugar babies. We are gonna get our rollers out and work on our gross motor skills. So here we go, you ready? Roll, roll, sugar babies. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Up, down, clap, clap, clap. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Up, down, clap, clap, clap. All right, now we're gonna roll real high. Can you show me how you roll real high? Oh, good job. And then we're gonna roll down low. Good job. And now we're gonna roll fast, fast, fast. Oh, it's my favorite one. Roll fast. And then we roll slow. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Up, down, clap, clap, clap. Oh, good job. Yay. That was fun. All right, well, we have come to the end of story time, but before we go, we need to do our goodbye song. And for our goodbye song, we are going to do bread and butter. All right, so to do bread and butter, we are gonna clap on our legs and then we're gonna clap our hands. So just like this. Good job. And it goes like this. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye! Good job. All right, and what is the opposite of loud? Right, quiet. Quiet. So we are gonna say goodbye as quiet as we can this time. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Good job. All right, and our last one is my very favorite one because it is so great to say it nicely. I love when my friends say things nicely to me. So we are going to say goodbye as nicely as we can. And to do that, you are going to put a big smile on your face and in your nicest voice say goodbye while you wave at your friends. All right, here we go. Let's take a big deep breath. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as nice as we can. Goodbye. All right, good job, guys. All right, well, that is the end of story time. I am so happy that you joined me today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and have a wonderful rest of your week. And until I see you again, bye.